Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid and welcome to the Universal Energy Forecast for this week, May the 4th. Now, the deck that I'm using is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck, and they're going to tell us the overarching narrative that all of us are going to explore ourselves through this week. Now, as you notice, I'm starting to read these cards for you guys differently every week, so you get a better understanding of how they apply to you individually, as well as apply to all of us collectively. So the first card for the week, actually I'll give you all four right away. So first we have the Fire Prince, which is about optimism and hope and creativity. Then we have the Chess Queen, which is about trust and strategizing. The High Lady of Love and Compassion, which is about reverence and kindness and consideration, and the Sun Dancers, which is all about joyful activity, celebration of life, and it's the card that represents abundance in this deck. I like these cards for this week. So let's start with the Fire Prince as the starting conversation. So the Fire Prince is about hope and optimism. Now, what if your subconscious doesn't allow you to be hopeful? What if you are constantly looking out into the world with the glass half empty because it's safer for you to think small? This is what you need to challenge yourself with this week. Allow yourself to think big. Allow co-creation to move through you and trust that your hopefulness is not to no avail. You can be hopeful, you can be optimistic, and you will then act accordingly. Typically, if we are the opposite of that, we're going to behave in a way that pushes out our good news and our good experiences away from us because our subconscious, that automatic pilot, steers us away from the things that might challenge us to have a better life. Okay. And also maybe you were disappointed in the past, so you're scared. This is a good thing to look at this week. Now, the next card that plays into this is the Chess Queen. The Chess Queen is about trust. So remember, the first one is hope and optimism, and then it's trust. It's also about strategy. So the Chess Queen always reminds us that we have to take action. So we're hopeful, we're optimistic, but we're not going to be an armchair astronaut and stay home and do nothing. What we want to do is take an appropriate action. So it's a time to plan, make lists, clean house, do things that are going to signal the universe that you're serious about this hopeful optimism and creativity. Now, the other thing it warns us about, though, is when do you over-strategize? When are you too controlling about this? When is it that, you go, I gotta do everything and move everything and be a certain way and get fixated on a goal? So that's warning us, too, that we have a partnership with Spirit, that the strategy is also not just ours. So man plans and God laughs. It doesn't mean that God laughs at us like, ha, you didn't get what you want. It's really more about we have something better for you in store. That's also something to consider this week. So now those two cards, those energies, now move into the High Lady of Love and Compassion. So I really stress this. It's actually the thing that we're really focused on this week in my class, which is about radical self-compassion. How can we make changes if we're blaming ourselves for, seeing ourselves small, worrying that there's not enough, being afraid to take an action, conforming so that we don't stick out, who do we think we are to do something bigger than what we have? And that's a constant barrage of thinking that all of us go through. And I know because I talk to hundreds of people all the time, and they all tell me it does. So this is a week we have to be kind to ourselves also. So radical self-compassion, know exactly we aren't at fault. If we've been trained a certain way, we have to gently lead ourselves out of that, trusting Spirit as our co-creative partner, being optimistic and hopeful that we will see the results of that, but truly also looking into the world with reverence. That's the other thing. When Spirit is the realm that we step into first, everything is alive with magic. If we are reverent about the world, we are coming from a place of great gratitude. So again, self-compassion, compassion for others, do no harm to yourself first as well. Sun Dancers, that's the last card. That is fantastic. So if you are willing to work with these energies up to this point, you have joy at the end of it. But it's also, what is the activities that you engage in that bring you joy? I have somebody that never allows herself to really do what she loves because she's afraid to. Because it's like, oh no, I can't have that, I can't do that, I don't have time. And in fact, you must make time. You must play, you must do the things that you love. You must follow your bliss. You must do that because that's another way of saying that you trust in the abundance of the universe. So this is a week for us all to prove that we believe, that we have faith, that we will take action, and that at the end of the day, we will be joyous and reverent and compassionate to all life. Till I talk to you, mwah, see you next week. Now, if you like this video, please share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. And also, Canadians, we're getting closer and closer. In 2 weeks, I'm coming. I'm coming to Alberta, to Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Ontario for this section of our tour, and check in and see about the other ones that are coming up by the end of the year. We're gonna be announcing those as well too. So tickets are selling really, really quickly. Don't wait to the last minute. There's a bunch of cities that are already sold out. So I hope to see you there. I'm bringing messages from Spirit live, just like my TV show. It's all about dead people and dead pets, or just alive pets. See you there, bye-bye.
Traveling down the road, I didn't know that I was lost. I had tried too many shortcuts, and the cost left my heart broken. So I had it closed for repairs. Wandering in my desert, your oasis